It would be a big day on the Oreti for the final challenge in the 2024 Golden Homes New Zealand Jet Boat Marathon. At 65 cubic metres a second, it was double the flow of the first day. So quite a different river to race. Only one overseas competitor, Canadian Dale Whiteside. The other Canadian, Gord Humphrey, still out with fuel controller issues in his gas turbine, while American Tyler Coates was a no-show, perhaps celebrating another successful international river racing campaign a night early. Who would know?
We're quite pleased to have a 3-minute lead and a 3.5-minute lead, so yeah, we'll just try and keep it. I'm not going to break any records, just we'll try and have, you know, easy, safe trips up and down.
Preston had a faultless run to the top, maintaining control over the field. Second placed Andrew Scott was hot on his heels. And Holland had taken advantage of the enforced lay day to check out his engine.
Let us have a better look inside it, but yeah, we'll just wait and see how things go today.
Just 1 second separated him from the next boat and fastest A-class Justin Hill. Hopefully the bigger river would suit his bigger horsepower.
Yeah, definitely, considering it's a bit straighter and we've got a bit more speed, so we'll just see how we go with that. But yeah, you're dead right, he's an amazing driver, so it's pretty cool to be able to be that close to him anyway, so that's pretty cool.
As it turned out, Hill's Aftershock Racing would grab third outright back when 3:21 took to the gravel, ending Holland's chances at a podium finish. Ben Baxter used the lay day to deal with his own dying turbos too, but he ran out of time to check it before the morning.
We were busy pulling Ant's motor out and didn't get a chance to run it. But this morning we gave her a run up, and there's water in the intake coming from the intercoolers, so we've got a split in an intercooler now.
It was a comedy of errors for Baxter and Michael King, but they eventually did get underway upstream, but only as far as Winton, about 8 k's. They would return at the end of the morning stages and complete the day's final legs, an eventful marathon for the Southland boys. Tom Kelly had the Golden Homes turbine back in the action right from the start. Now that Ant Holland had knocked himself out, Kelly could focus on third outright. The only thing standing between him and P3 was that pesky little A-class Aftershock Racing. The battle was on. The action was plenty in CX. First Craig and Liam Robinson into what would become the graveyard.
We shot up and it just went straight into a backwash. Had to wait for the backup boys to come and assist, and they did a sterling job as always. Got us back in the water. And
next in, CX 666.
We ended up a back channel and run well aground, and a few others are up the same channel run aground, so we helped each other get out of there.
A third CX nearly made the same mistake, but Byron Campbell managed to avoid the graveyard in 121, just. And A-class Morgan Taylor was another to escape the wrath of the Oreti today. It meant he would finish all legs of each day, leaving him one of only 10 drivers eligible for an outright marathon place. Roger Preston had hoped his luck would hold for 3 more legs, but on the morning downstream it all came to an end.
We got about a quarter of the way down, and one of our throttle return springs pulled out of the bracket. It wore the hole out the end. And went to slow down for a corner, and the accelerator didn't come back, so I hooked my foot in behind the accelerator and lifted it up, but of course I pulled it off too quick, and the turbine flamed out.
We had a new race leader, and at lunchtime that meant a new race order. With just 1 race under his belt in Unlimited before this marathon, Andrew Scott would be leading away for the final 2 afternoon legs. There was a slight reprieve in the rain, but it was bitterly cold and everyone was looking forward to the finish. The CX lead had been held by Adam Wilton, with pressure coming from local Craig Plunkett in 71. In only his third marathon as a driver, and coming oh so close in the previous two, this would be his. Clean, faultless runs every day rewarded him with first in class.
It's been a bit of a wait, hasn't it?
Oh, it has, yeah. Nah, it's pretty cool actually. Yeah, we're super stoked with that. Yeah.
Super stoked too was Aidan Flett, the river racing president, slipping over the line to secure the first FX Evo trophy on offer.
It's been really, really good, and like to compete in the FX Evo class for the first year it's running and possibly win it, well, yeah, that's just icing on the cake, mate. Yeah.
The battle for third outright heated up. The first two morning legs up and down to Dipton had fallen in favour of Justin Hill in A class. But all that would change when Golden Homes pulled a full minute out of Justin Hill's time first leg after lunch. It wouldn't be enough though. The Aftershock Master Pilot faster by 8 seconds downstream to secure third outright and the A-class win.
Definitely, class is still great to win. You know, competition is strong there. Last year we missed the NZ position in the world, so we're stoked to get an NZ number back on the boat this year and first piston boat home, which is awesome.
What was awesome though was watching the newest member to the gas turbine ranks manhandling his race boat down the Oreti River, one his opponent calls his home river. Hoping the pressure might be too much for Scott, Preston pulled out all the stops on the final two legs to claw back the 1 minute 50 lead. At the final turnaround, the difference was just 1 minute and 1 second, and a win was possible for the local hero. Roger Preston might have been 50 seconds quicker on the upstream leg, but Scott was matching his pace in the final, only dropping 15 seconds, taking every shortcut he could, which meant the NZ1 title had been lifted.
So the transition from CX up into Unlimited, you obviously would be pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I guess we're not going to complain too much now, are we? Yeah, I was pretty unsure at the start of the week. I thought we were just coming to learn to drive the boat, so pretty cool result as far as it goes. Yeah, stoked.
And that is as far as it goes for the Golden Homes New Zealand Jet Boat Marathon for 2024. We'll do it all again next year, so stay tuned.